失忆对吧？对吧？只要你敢想啊，没有什么是做不出来的。
What up, y'all?
真的。
While we waiting on people to come in.
对不对？我们一定要去多想啊，多试。你不是怎么知道呢？对不对？本来就是创新嘛啊，我们都本来是需要创新，不创新的话，永远就会被淘汰。我说真的，朋友们，对吧？咱们昨天想必有很多做餐饮的朋友，对不对啊？本来就是要创新啊，不创新那就不行。180米一个，180米一条。到了13000了吗，朋友们？到了13000，我给大家唱首歌吧，好吧？那个昨天晚上要我唱歌的朋友，你们来了没有啊？还有今天中午啊要我唱歌的朋友，我又有好几天没有唱歌了，给你们唱首歌吧，好不好？啊，我是主要做菜为主，好吧？唱的不好，你们不要嫌弃，不要怪我，好不好？
你说是吧？对。还要辣吗？还是微辣。装一下，放开。装一下。然后多给点那个酱，酱蛮好吃。
Good to see you, Miss Tweet.
是分着这个酱来的，点点辣哦。
What's up, everybody?
2个热狗。
Good morning, everybody.
你给姐。啊？
Hey, y'all, and my frequency off. It has nothing to do with y'all. I told you it's like every time I talk about the lottery, but I'm not gonna be not mean, but my frequency is off. I appreciate all y'all. What's up, y'all? Miss April, what's going on? All right, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I got a collab. All right. I see a little fly here, man. That's I don't even like flies. Hold on, y'all. Dang. I'm missing this shit. And I hate flies. So if I open that door, man, that's crazy. All right, y'all, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, y'all, so look, I know, what's up, Miss Helen? Hey, so, Miss Helen, I know it's true, Miss Helen. Actually, let me come over here, so. So I'll blow it. So look, y'all, so yeah, betting these sports. So what it is, Miss Helen, y'all, I can't take my money off of betting sports. So I played the lottery again yesterday in New Mexico. And I knew they had to get a 6, y'all. I knew New Mexico had to get a 6. So they got this, y'all. So I hit again, but I'm still ain't at $100. Because I'm not even trying to play the lottery, y'all. When I played the lottery the other day, when I won $37, I thought I could take that off. But they said the minimum you can take off betting these sports is $100. I didn't know that. They must have changed the rules, y'all. So I had $37 on that. So I gotta try to win $100 to take that off. I'm not gonna gamble because I want to pull that money off. Life with Tasheri, what's going on, my friend? So everybody that's followed me, anybody on Betting Sports, that's true, right? Miss Helen. That's okay. That mean I gotta win $20 somewhere, y'all. Cause I'm not even planning. I want to pull my money off. Y'all want to pull my money off. See, this is what I did, y'all. So that day when I won, and then look at the dates, y'all. Look at the 28th. It's not a lot of money. And then look at this. Look at the 29th. I knew we had to get a 6. So this is what I played, y'all. 6-2, 6-4, such and such. So I knew I was gonna get a double hit. Y'all get where I'm coming from? When I did this research, I didn't try to look at this. I knew we had to get a 6. I knew we had to get a 6 because I did a pattern, y'all. Once I got one number right, I'm going to hit the lottery. Now, if I want to win big, I could research and see which one. But all I was doing was playing it safe, y'all. Are y'all with me? Now I have to play today to win $20 more so I can pull this money off. Y'all get where I'm coming from? But I have to look for an easy pattern, y'all. But that's the lottery, y'all. I don't have time to do all this, my friends. But this is what I had to do when I went to New Mexico in order to win. They got 413 midday. So I did some example with 414, 418, and they told me what to do with this number, my friend. I can't teach y'all the lottery. I only can show y'all some of my plays I used to use, my friend. Because I had to do a lot of homework with this. I had to do a lot of my plays, y'all. I can't teach this, y'all. I only can teach what I'm doing, y'all. The way I'm breaking aside the numbers. Are y'all following me? Before we get to the lesson, are y'all following me? You see, when I play, I don't get them my money back. Are y'all with me? I don't play any type of numbers, y'all. I'ma still research. There go my boy Tim in the Mother Scruncher building. Miss Helen, my boy Tim in the Mother Scruncher building. Hey, Mr. Tim, I'm going live today at 12 o'clock on my page. Me a bit active. So we're going to do some pull-up training. So we're going to do some pull-ups, y'all, for a whole hour. We're going to do some pull-ups and some pushes. And some squats for a whole hour. Miss Helen, y'all want to share this with y'all. Y'all see this post? This guy was a troll, y'all. He was on my Facebook page. And he was writing all this down, y'all. Talk about some no particular state. He just giving y'all random numbers. See, when I see these type of posts, I know it be some type of trolls, or I know they want to be like me, my friends. Because whatever he wrote, this is not me, because I don't do an all-state pattern like that. I'm against an all-state pattern. But I do all-state patterns when it comes to the sums. So what it was, y'all, he came on my page and he showed me that he had a win, that he called a right number. So what it is, he posts like 7 numbers on June the 6th. And then his number hit on June the 28th. Bro, you waited a whole month till that number on your list hit to come back and talk trash to me. That's not the lottery, bro. That's not the lottery, bro. So a lot of y'all trolls, before y'all come on my page, you got to know what y'all talking about. Y'all have to know what y'all talking about. I really do this, y'all. Now here go the lesson right here. Let me push mute. Here go the lesson right here. I can bet a whole bunch of money, y'all. I can bet a whole bunch of money. Can I tell y'all why some of y'all don't be winning the lottery? Can I tell y'all this? Can I share with y'all why y'all don't be winning the lottery? It's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a hot day today. Thank you, Miss Ellie. It's gonna be a hot day today, but we kind of used to this, y'all. All this hot weather, my friends. We kind of used to it. All right, look, y'all. The reason why a lot of y'all be losing the lottery. This why y'all be losing. This why y'all be losing. With D is why we be losing. Y'all remember we went over this last month? Y'all remember this? 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 This why y'all losing. How many got y'all homework for last month? How many of y'all have y'all homework for last month? Because the whole thing was every state going to get this month. Some of y'all go get this 7-4 pair. Some of y'all go get a 5-1 pair. Some of y'all go get a 1-9 pair. How many of y'all did y'all homework? Y'all know y'all take notes. And all you do when you take notes, you just carry your notes over to next month. Really, class is over with, y'all. Class is really over with. What up, Ever? Good morning, everybody. Are we on the same track, y'all? Are we on the same track? I'm about to step in my shoes for a minute. What's up, Miss George? I'm about to step in my shoes for a minute. And then I'm going to get back to y'all shoes, my friend. The lottery is easy, y'all. I'm finna keep it. I know I'm on a different level than y'all. When I did this last night, hey, y'all, it was a challenging fight. This was real. It was challenging for me. Then the first, I was like, you know what? Let me just do the triple ones. And I just did the triple ones. First, I tried some different patterns. If I don't see no accurate pattern, y'all know I'm gonna always do my triple ones pattern. This is like my go-to, my bread and butter, my friend. So when I did my triple ones, that still didn't work. I still couldn't find them with the triple one. So just to let y'all know, no, the lottery not easy, but it's my job to figure out what's going on. If I do a pattern and that joker don't work, it's up to me to figure out what's going on. I can't sit up here and cry and be talking about some Nate cheating and all that bull crap. No, that's not the lottery, y'all. I had to work hard. I had to work hard for this. Then it was so crazy. All I did was took they midday numbers and they midday number yesterday, and I did some math and I created a pattern, y'all. But you see how I went one way and several ways and they didn't work. I didn't give up, y'all. I stayed with it and I started researching more, doing random patterns, y'all. I can't teach none of y'all this shit, my friends. Are y'all following me? But I came out victorious, y'all. I knew we needed a 6. Once I know we got one number, I'm gonna hit the lottery, y'all. And here go the pairs right here: 6-9 pair, 6-4 pair, and the 6-2 pair. But I was like, you know what, D Wiz, run all the 6, just be on the safe side. That's why I won like that, my friend. I played smart. I didn't think about, man, I'm about to win thousands. I had to cover myself, y'all, just in case. What if they do this? What if? So when I play the lottery, I always do what if, my friends. Are y'all with me? That's the lottery, y'all. I know why a lot of y'all losing. Look at my notes. Look at my notes. Y'all supposed to have y'all notes ready for this month. Like, what's today's date? So today is the 30th, right? Somebody need an 18 son. Let me just get this out the way. And somebody can triple today. Y'all remember I was doing this? On January the 30th, somebody got a triple. On March the 30th, somebody got a triple. On April the 30th, somebody got a triple. I don't know if it happened in May the 30th. I don't think so. But what's today? Today is 6:30. It's a possibility somebody can get triples today. Y'all know why I know that? Look at my notes. My notes telling me this. I'm not guessing anything. My notes telling me what's going on. Are y'all following me? Look at my notes. Today is June the 30th, y'all. Hey, y'all, what we need, an 18 some? Is it an 18 some or 17? Oh, he said it was a triple May the 30th. That's what's up, Edward. That's what's up, Edward. That's what's up, Edward. He said it was a triple on this date. That's what's up, Ed. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. So this 42, and then last month was 40. So it's supposed to be, it might be triple eight. Triple eight might be that key triple today. What's up, Miss Cheryl? So today is sum of 18, right? So what's going to be the king, D Wiz? A number 9 again. What will make 18 with a 9? 990, somebody can get. Somebody can get 981. Somebody can get 972. Somebody can get 963. And somebody can get 954. And then we automatically know about the threes. What about the threes? What would make 18 with a 3? That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a 6. Bam. So we need a 3 with a 15 pair. Bam, that's it. Miss Tony says 6 plus 3. Y'all, but no, this is what happened, Miss Tony. Y'all think about this. Yesterday's date was the 17th, right? And the reason why, pay attention, y'all, look. 6, 29, 26. When you add that up, what is that? That's how I'm getting the 17 sum. Like right here, y'all. Then when we add this up, that's 16. So watch this, y'all. Look at today's date. This how y'all know I'm on a different level, y'all. This how y'all know I'm on a different level. Add this up. When y'all add this up, this don't total to 17, do it. Do it, y'all. Come on, y'all, talk to me.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Talk to me, y'all. It don't total to, it. Look, this don't total to 18, do it. Do it, y'all. What's up, Miss Cheryl, y'all? What's up, Miss Cheryl and Miss Cheryl? Donna, what's going on? Do it, y'all. It totaled to 9, right? Now watch this, y'all. Don't I have common sense? See, we did this last month. We did this last time. I have common sense to know 16, 17. I know to make that 18, y'all. And I know it's 6. Watch this, y'all. This is a proven fact. Man, I hope I can find my notes. Hope I can find these notes. Here you go, right here. This is a proven fact. Because a 6'3", is really an 8. Look at that, y'all. You can't tell me this not nasty, ain't it? You can't tell me this not nasty. What's a 6'3"? A 6'3" can flip into an 8'3". Watch this. A 6'3" can flip into an 8'3". What y'all think a 1-8 is? A 1-8 is a 3. D-Wiz, no, it's not. You didn't ever tell us this, bro. You didn't ever tell us this, bro. And you be making up all this, bro. You never told us a 1-8 is a 3. I mean, the rule book, damn, man, I'm mad. But I always kept it. What Miss Helen at? I hope Miss Helen not on here. I hope Miss Helen not on here. She don't need to see this. Miss Helen don't need to see this. Look at that 1-8. That 1-8 is a 3. That 18 is an 8-3 pair. Don't that look like this? Don't this look like today's date, 6:30? You see what level I'm on with these numbers, y'all? I guarantee y'all, watch somebody get a 9 something. Watch somebody get a 9 something today. Watch. I mean, they go get an 18 something, and it's gonna be the 9 go lead off. Somebody, one of y'all states go get one of these. Watch. See, that's on another level. See, when these group leaders, when he was talking about, no, you don't know. No, you have to know this. This is powerful to even know this shit right here. Y'all get where I'm coming from? This is powerful. When I'm doing these sums, that's powerful because every day I am right. Somebody get, one of them states is going to get those numbers. You get where I'm coming from? I don't care how you look at it. You get where I'm coming from? Now, I'm from Michigan. If I did some research for Michigan, Michigan wasn't showing that. I'm gonna put a dollar sign by this. See, I'm telling y'all this before it happened. See, I know this before it happened. You get where I'm coming from? Now, don't get me wrong, y'all can get these now, but I know this a powerhouse today. Now, what about the 5? What will make 18 with a 5? So far that's 14, and then we got that. That's showing in the forecast, and that one's showing in the forecast again. So 13. So we need 5 with a 13. So we need 5 with a 13 pair. So here go the sums of 18. It's way more sums than this, but I just gave y'all the main one. I'm about to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. boy Mr. Tim was in here, y'all. Much love to everybody, y'all. Yeah, Mr. Tim, my boy, y'all. Much love to Mr. Tim. Miss Helen, Mr. Tim will call and check on me, but it's supposed to be the other way around. Tim's 71 years old. I'm supposed to be calling Mr. Tim. How you doing, Mr. Tim? How you feeling? He'd call me to be asking me how I feel. I'm like, wow. What's up? What's up, Studio? Studio Brown said, and look, and the thing about this, Miss Tony, y'all know, hey, Studio Brown, y'all notice when I do a sun pair that day, y'all got this sun pair last night, but it never felt like if I'm on some 17, some of y'all go get it some 16 or some 18. Y'all remember I was telling y'all about the dates? That's how you know I'm on the right track, y'all. I promise y'all. I bet you if y'all go look at my work yesterday when we did a 17 some, a lot of y'all got an 18 some. When I did a 16 some, a lot of y'all got a 17 something. Y'all was getting this mother scruncher. I'm telling y'all what was going on. It's a system, y'all. Otis said, you are correct about those. I'm telling you, Otis, I promise you. Look, if I keep coming on here telling y'all, hey, y'all, and look, matter of fact, I'm about to tell y'all this right now. Listen to me, y'all. I know they watch my page, y'all. I know they watch my page, my friend. I know when they switch, y'all. But I don't want to be sound like I'm just the number one, and you get where I'm coming from. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Man, when I say I be on their ass, y'all, I'm on their ass, y'all. I be having them switching like a mother scruncher, y'all. I'm dead on with the system, my friend. I'm talking about I'm dead on with the system. Dead on. And then I told y'all this yesterday. I said, you know what? I didn't tell y'all what I was going to play, but didn't I win money last night? Anybody was on my live when I was riding the bike, I was like, y'all know what? But the only downfall, I was like, I was going to tear their ass up. No, I'm not going to do that. You get my? I just want to get my honey and leave, y'all. I just want to win my honey and leave. No, I ain't got to say no pause. I don't have to say no pause. Because if Puff Daddy wouldn't have never did none of this, none of y'all wouldn't be saying no Diddy. I know I'm a man. I don't have to. I know when I be saying shit like that, I'm not talking on no gay shit. Y'all be thinking of that gay shit. You get where I'm coming from? No, we don't have to say no. Y'all getting caught up. I'm hearing y'all talk about some no Diddy or pause. Why you saying pause? That sound gay. Pause. That sound fruity to me. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I don't like when they be saying, man, no Diddy. Negro, as soon as they did that with Puff Daddy, here y'all go when it come with this, a new slang. Our enemies created that bull crap, and y'all walking around doing that. I don't have to say that. And the person know me, they knew I was a hoe like a mother scrunter. They knew I love women. You get where I'm coming from? I don't have to prove nothing to tell y'all such and such. I know I'm a man, a full-blown man. You get where I'm coming from? We don't chase triples over here. I'm hearing no Diddy, pause. What's up, Miss Doe? Miss Doe in the house. What's up, Miss Doe? What's up, Miss Doe? They are coming out in my state. That's 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So this total is 44. Y'all know what today represent? Today represent a kill date. Today represent kill, y'all. 44 represent kill. And I'm looking at the, man, that's crazy. Today represent kill. Today represent 44. Y'all represent 44. I don't even feel like going to my Gematria calculator. Y'all, heck yeah. He said July the 1st, do the sum start over? Hell yeah. Think about this. when we was at June the 1st, that's why I say, look, I want y'all to do this studio ground, y'all. And I don't want y'all to think I'm fussing at y'all. I want y'all to always check over everything I'm doing, my friend. Look what we did last month. I made a video and I started it off. We said 6 plus 1. We said we gonna see if y'all get a 7 some. And we got a 7 some. And then the next day was an 8 some. You see how I'm counting? And then I always can start off when we get to the double digits. I can turn that into a 16. You get where I'm coming from? And then we got 17, 18, because I stop at 18. So if 10 is 16, 11 is 17, and 12 is 18. So watch this. Once I get to this date, 6, 1, 3, I'm doing a whole different pattern. I might say 6 plus 1 plus 3 equals a 10 some. You see how I'm going to start over? All I'm doing is checking the board, and I'm seeing what pattern they on, and I'm jumping on their wave. Like a lot of people like, man, that don't represent that day. Yes, it do, because I know how to break inside the date. It just don't represent one sum, what you think it represent. Are y'all following me so far? You can't tell me the lottery not out cold, y'all. You can't tell me the lottery not out cold. Venezuela. Yeah, I won't put it past. So you see how the count changed? And 610 represent what? Let me see. Look. So if 6-2 is an 8 some, 6-3 is a 9 some. Watch this. 6-4 is a 10 some, right? So look at this. Watch this. 10-4 and 10-13 is the same date. Watch this, y'all. What's 1 plus 3? 1 plus 3 is a 4. So look at that 6-4 date. Hey, y'all, Miss Helena, y'all. I need to see some flames, y'all. What I just did was nasty, y'all. 6-4 date. 6-4-26 is the same as 6-13-26. Because they both represent the 10 something. You can't tell me that's not out cold, y'all. Y'all can't tell me that's not out cold. But I went over this 2 days ago with these day sums. That's why they told the same story. What's 1 plus 3? 1 plus 3 is a 4. So look at this date. I know, y'all. I know that's nasty, y'all. I know that's nasty as hell. I know. So Studio Brown, if this is in June, what you gonna do in July? Come on, it's self-explanatory, bro. It's self-explanatory. If I did 6 plus 1 is a 7 something, it's self-explanatory. What's gonna happen tomorrow, y'all? Self-explanatory. 7 plus 1, we gonna start off with an 8 some. Hello. That's all it is, y'all. I have to check my math. Let me get my calculator. There y'all go. Y'all have it. And to all the members that's on here, when we do this sum, I already said it's like an easy pick. It's not an easy pattern. I said if everybody on here was to play this and I was teaching this, that means I'm gonna have a lot of L's on my record and not a lot of wins, because it only be like 2 or 3 states to kind of get this. Mainly it'd be 2 states. We have too many states, y'all. So if you look at the number, that means if I tell everybody to play this, that's not good, because a lot of y'all going to lose. Only a couple of y'all going to win. Are y'all following me? But knowing is half the battle, y'all. See, we don't care about this, but I like to bring this to y'all attention. See, we on this type of hookup, but we do all types of patterns, y'all. 44 represents a kill number. It's a kill number. I don't want to go to my Gematria nader. Which one is it? Damn, I hit the wrong one. Here we go. K I L L. Hey, I love y'all. I love y'all. For real, I got a lot of love for y'all. I study this shit, y'all. I know my work, y'all. My uncle died when he was 44. I know the doctors killed him, y'all. And y'all know what they used to call him in the neighborhood? They used to call him Kill Staley. His name was Kill. They used to call him Kill. So when I started studying them, I was like, hold on. So a lot of people die by their names too, y'all. Are y'all with me? Look at this. It's a proven fact. See, look, y'all, a lot of people might be thinking I be making this shit up. Nah, when I say I studied this, man, I studied the universe, y'all. I didn't study the lottery system. I studied the universe. And then once I studied the universe and I found out it worked for the universe, then I brought this to the lottery because it was dealing with numbers. Then I brought this to the lottery. Then I brought this to the sports. And I'm like, hold on, numbers is telling me everything. So when I first started doing this, y'all, I didn't do this for no lottery. I'm going to say that one more time, y'all. When I started doing Gematria, I didn't do this for the lottery. Gematria is not for the lottery. You don't learn Gematria to break inside the lottery. You learn Gematria to break inside the universe. All that voting y'all be doing, I can do that on Gematria, y'all. If I know all the candidates, I can tell y'all who go win. All this shit is scripted, y'all. Even when I put my name on here, it's scripted, y'all. We die by this, y'all. This the calculator. Kill represent today's date, but you got to know how to break inside the date, y'all. I know I'm nasty with these numbers, y'all, for real. I'm nasty with these numbers. When I say I went to class for this shit, man, I went to class because this has something to do with my life. Hell yeah, my teacher Zachary had my undivided attention. That's why we have middle names. It's a lot of Deion Staleys in the world. That's why I had that middle name. You know why we was created, but everybody don't have a middle name. But that's the whole throw off. You get where I come from now. If my mother wouldn't have gave me a middle name, I don't know if it would have been for the good or the bad. Because if they was looking for a certain Deion, no, because we got social security numbers, so they still can tell the difference. I'm telling y'all, we all stamped, y'all. They know about all of us. When y'all be talking about slaves, we the slaves. It wasn't no slaves back in the day. We the slaves. We all are stamped, y'all. We all have a number, my friend. But you can rewrite your story. You can rewrite your life. I rewrote my life, y'all. I'm not on a system. Well, okay, I do get a bridge card. So I'm kind of on a system, but I'm not on a system, y'all. But I'm on a system. I know that sounds crazy. They don't control me. But look at this. I'm looking at my phone number. Look at this. I'm the keeper of time, y'all. I'm the keeper of time. I'm looking at my birthday, December 13th. Anybody know my phone number? I'm looking at my phone number. I'm looking at my social security number when I break inside this. And I ain't even go to all the ciphers, y'all. I ain't even clicking all the ciphers. I'm only using 4. See, this is the level I'm on, y'all. I know my story. I know my history, y'all. I know my life, y'all. I know what's going on. I know the blueprint. I had to rewrite my story. I know, y'all. Let me get back to the lottery. But this man, he wanted to share this with y'all. That Kia represent that. Kia represent today's date, y'all. Flat out. Tomorrow go represent a kill date. What's tomorrow's date? 7/1/26, right? I know, y'all. I know. Hell yeah, your credit cards and your license plate. Donna, I did my credit cards last week. I showed all 5 of my credit, them last 3 numbers. That's why that's important. Those last 3 numbers on your credit cards, your social security number. When you call DT somebody, they ask y'all for y'all last 4 digits of y'all social security number. They don't need all of them. They just need y'all last 4. That's the same on y'all credit card. Them last 3 numbers are the same. Man, y'all better stop playing, y'all. I'm really deep, y'all. Hell yeah, I rewrote my story. You got to think about this. I told you I was a hoe. I ain't gonna tell you I was doing women bad. I was a hoe. You know how we call a female the slut if she's sleeping around with a bunch of men. So what you call a guy? When I was sleeping around with a bunch of women, when I was eating all that poison food, I rewrote my story, y'all. Are y'all with me? Hell yeah, I rewrote my story. I stopped doing the bad habits. That's rewriting your story. Are y'all with me? I know y'all. So let me do the calculator. I know a lot of y'all don't agree with me, y'all. But a lot of things I'll be talking to y'all about, man, I promise y'all on everything I love, y'all, that shit be real. I promise y'all that shit be, when I be talking about the church, when I talk about heaven and hell, y'all, man, that shit be real, y'all. That all that's man-made heaven and hell, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And then y'all gotta look at Santa Claus and Satan. You just gotta move the end around. Just move the end around. That's the Santa Claus is Satan. And then you got Santa Claus going down the chimney. What's the chimney for? Fireplace. So why is we going along with that story? That it didn't make sense, y'all. They saying Santa Claus going down the chimney. And then he got the hat. If y'all know that hat, it's like a pyramid. Then you got Rudolph with the reindeer. Then you got the reindeer horns. That's like a pyramid. Y'all just don't understand it, y'all. And then you got the devil's horn. They were speaking the code. Then you got Santa Claus in red and white. Look at the colors, y'all. But Santa Claus going inside of a chimney. And then when we was born, it was a white man. And then right now, y'all upset to say it was a white man. You know, back in the day when they used to have Santa Claus in the mall, we would see a black Santa Claus. You know what we were saying? Man, he fake. Man, we need to see a white Santa Claus. You see the trap? Oh my fucking goodness, my friend. Excuse my French. Y'all see the trap? Y'all see the trap they set on us? As we was coming up, but if we see a black Santa Claus off rip, we saying, man, he fake. Man, that's fake. We wanted to see a white Santa Claus. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all tell me I'm lying, y'all. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You see the frequency they got us on? Santa Claus going down the chimney. That's like, where's Satan at? In hell when it's burning, right? I'm gonna leave that alone, y'all. I'm gonna leave it alone. Now look how we looking at Christmas right now. I know, y'all. I know. I know I'm speaking facts. I know I'm speaking facts. I know I'm speaking facts, y'all. This represents slave and kill as well. Two kill dates. Two kill dates. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. When I see a 6 and a 3, that's an 8. You get where I'm coming from? When I see a 3 and a 0, a 3 and a 0 is an 8. I'm on a different level, y'all. But I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing this. Because I get to show the universe what I know, my friend. I enjoy doing this, my friend. I know, y'all. All fake. All fake. That's why I say all fake. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all know we fake. I know y'all don't want to hear that, y'all. Watch that. Don't we gotta have it say, man, you be acting fake in the mother's country. Y'all know we man-made. Just think about nut and sperm. That's not science. So y'all don't think we man-made? Look at nut and science. The same thing with a dog and cats. When they have sexual intercourse, they have nut and sperm too. The difference is they get stuck. But that's the dogs. Science is a mother scruncher, y'all. Y'all, that's how we was created. Look at it. She on the right track. The straw, I told this how we was created. We the stick mans. You got the head. Look at the stick mans. Look at the house. Everything was created. Look at the line. Look at the house. They talk about the pyramid. Look at the house above y'all house. Look at that. You even got your nose. Look at the lines. Then you got the circle. Then you got the eyes. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyeballs. Look at your mouth. It's made with lines, y'all, with some type of curve, y'all. Look at this letter. Don't that look like that? That look like both of them. Because this is this. Watch I do a line and watch I do a circle. What that look like? Watch I do a line in a circle. What that look like? Don't that look like a B? Y'all remember when we went to school, we used to do this? Y'all remember that? We had to trace the lines. All stick mans. Look at the C. Let's see that one number. That's in that family. What's a D? A D in both families. Take that line and put that circle. That's a D. Bam. What's a E? So I know what families go along, y'all. I know what families represent. A, F, you got H, you got W, you got I. J belong with the C. J belong with the B. You get where I'm coming from? See, this was level I'm on, y'all. Then you got the K. I know, y'all, this shit deep as hell. The world we live in is deep, y'all. My boy Abundance in here. My boy Ronald in the building. Deep in the mother's country, ain't it? Somebody send some love. Appreciate the love. Who is that? Somebody send some, appreciate the love. Whoever just sent some love. That's my boy Ronald. Ronald always showing that love. Hey, Abundance, I took them to school, y'all. I was showing my people how Gematria, y'all. Thanks to my teacher, Zachary Herbert. I remember this number. I remember the kill numbers, y'all. I told y'all these are kill numbers. These numbers represent kill. These numbers represent kill. Today represented kill day, but you got to know how to break inside the date. Please check my mail. Miss Doe said you got the best hands. Miss Doe don't like my hands. I thought Miss Doe gonna say, when Miss Doe said you got the best hands, I don't know who she was talking to. I started looking at my hands. I started moving them out the way. Yeah, a lot of times I don't have my hands in the camera because of Miss Doe ass. Shout out again. Listen to me, y'all. I don't want none of y'all be saying this, but y'all don't. Man, you always talking about abundance. Why you always mention this name? Because he studied a language I study, y'all. And he did it again yesterday. Abundance. I had hit the lottery. I had hit the lottery again too, bro. I was going to send you my hookup. But he been sending me his homework and his winning tickets. And I like the simple fact how he say, bro, you see how all this is adding up? I love to hear that, y'all. And he already know what the game. We go win and we go lose. But the whole goal is we want to win more than we lose. Oh, he's showing out, y'all. Real talk. I told y'all this, and I ain't saying with me. Like when you learn something, you start doing something, it's not you showing off. You want to show what you know. So that's what I say about a lot of y'all. I know if y'all was hitting the lottery, y'all gonna be showing a lot. Y'all just be hitting it every blue moon. It's gonna be a proven fact. You go show that shit off. You get where I'm coming from? Hell yeah, we was born to be rich, right? But I'm rich without no money like that. And I ain't gonna say I'm broke and poor, but I can't say that because I have to pay my bills. Like this, y'all, look. Something going on at my church. Y'all know my boy that played the organ. That's why I said I didn't really get too happy. I just wanted to see how long this was gonna. So they going through something right now. I'm like, wow. But it doesn't surprise me. Y'all get where I'm coming from? A lot of y'all just don't understand church, my friends. Y'all just don't really know. And I'm a musician, man. I've been in this for a minute. You get where I'm coming from? So I know what's really going on. I had deacons and trustees that was my homeboys that go to the church that told me different. They passed away now. They done told me certain things in the church. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I know certain things they don't even know I know, my friends. I told y'all if this was God such and such should no church be in struggling. If this is God calling, why you see churches struggling? And then they getting tired, is my friend. Something wrong with that picture. But again, I'm finna stay right here, y'all. I'm not gonna go there with y'all. I'm not gonna go there. But something is wrong. Shouldn't no churches be down? If this was so, are y'all with me? That lets you know what's going on, y'all. And then a lot of people is waking up to it, my friends. A lot of y'all taking y'all money to the church, trying to pay the tithes and thinking, man, I'm going to do this. God said, do that. That wasn't true. I ain't paid tithes in about 10, 11 years. And look what's going on. I haven't paid no tithes because I understood what was going on. I haven't put money in church in like 10, 11 years. It could have been longer than that. Hell yeah. It's not the money. That's why I say it, but it's not even the money, bro. Because I told you I'm rich right now and I don't need no money. Because knowledge is way more powerful than money, my friend. Because you can have all the money in the world, but you can be lack of knowledge. See, I'd rather be broke and be full of knowledge. You get where I'm coming from? These represent today, y'all. This the sum and this the triple. Like right now, y'all, Miss Doe. I could take a gamble today, Miss Doe. I could be y'all test dummy today. I can be y'all test dummy today. I can play all these numbers right here in every state in all the states today. If I could play it for a quarter, the total might come. Anybody ever played? Let me know, y'all. Put me up on game. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 numbers. If I play these 5 numbers in all states, how much is going to cost? Because if I win in one of these states, it's going to be $37. So let me know if it's more than $37. I'm about to be y'all test dummy. And it's not even no test dummy because I know what the hell I'm doing. No, that's not what that is, Miss Tammy. But again, we're not going to talk about that. That's not what it is, my friends. That's not what it is. Because he didn't say nothing about get 10% for no money. You can get, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. But that's not what it is, my friend. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's not that. It's not you giving that and giving that to God. Because God don't need none of y'all money. And then you got to know who God is. You got to know who God is. So God doesn't need your money. You get where I'm coming from? We got to really wake up, but I'm going to leave that alone. Certain things I don't talk about. I don't like to debate. Okay, he said $62. That'd be stupid for me to bet that amount. That'd be stupid. That'd be stupid for me to play that amount in all states. Okay, thank you for doing the math. Okay, thank y'all for doing the math. It doesn't make sense. All right, let me do these numbers right quick. But let me share this with y'all right quick. Hold on, let me share this with y'all. Hold on, before we start, let me do this. Told you I don't talk about church and none of that, y'all. I told y'all what was going on. But it is what it is. I don't get all into that. Nah, all I just said was this. You got to know who God is. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that. I know what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying, though. I'm hearing what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. I guarantee y'all don't know who God is. And I'm going to leave it at that. I promise you. I promise you. It's not the God you think it is. I promise you that. I promise you that. Your mid-bit active going live today at 12 o'clock, y'all. We gonna be on my page. We gonna be on my page. And then abundance. Abundance. I was thinking about this too. Last week we was playing that shout music. Last week we was playing that shout music and they was shouting. And what they call that when you shout, what they call that the Holy Ghost. And look, abundant. They don't even see the mockery in that. They don't even see the mockery in the Holy Ghost. When the person be shouting in church, they don't even see the mockery in Holy Ghost. They don't even see the mockery in Holy Ghost. Because you is looking like a damn ghost. Come on, y'all. But I can really get deep to the extreme. But then some of y'all might not be on that frequency. Y'all might be stuck in that box. Amen. You got to look to the word amen. But the whole thing, the Holy Ghost, read the scripture. It's a script. Everything is script. Read the scripture. Better wake up, y'all. I'm on a totally different level, y'all. I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up in the hype. Y'all caught up in the hype. Told you a lot of things is like Santa Claus, y'all. Eventually, when we got older, we found out there's no such thing as Santa Claus. That's the same with Deion Staley. When I got older, I found out a lot of things was a bunch of lie. A lot of y'all work, y'all look, y'all basing y'all life on lies, y'all. Y'all waiting on a superhero to come save y'all. I know I'm keeping it real. Look at that. I know I'm abundant. They don't even know, bro. They don't even know what it is, abundance. I'm telling you, that's how deep it is. They don't even get it, abundance. I know they not. That's why I say I don't even say too much, abundance. They don't get it, bro. I promise you. They don't even get it, bro. They don't even get it, bro. That's why I say I don't even say too much. Like if I talk to a real Christian folks, we'll be arguing, but I don't debate y'all. I don't get into that shit. I let them think what they want to think. Some might find out, some might not never find out. We just were talking about this. Look. Look who got that last night. Look at that. That's in the forecast today. It never fails, y'all. We about to do some abundant. We about to do some pull-up training, bro, and push us for a whole hour. A whole hour. First, I told Bit Active, I was like, man, when I went live with Abundance, I was embarrassed, bro, but not really embarrassed because I wanted the people to see me struggle. We was doing a 5 down to 1 and 1 back up to 5. I was breaking at 3, y'all. When we was on 3, I'd do 1 pull up, then go back down to do 1. Man, I was struggling. That was so much embarrassing. But not really embarrassed like that, but like, damn, I'm breaking, I'm holding bro up. It was really holding him up, but he wasn't looking at it like that. So I told Big Actor, I was like, bro, nah, man, we can go live next week, bro. Let me do some more pull-up training, bro. And then I had a thing. I'm like, D-Wiz, nah, bro. Come on, bro. You a soldier, dog. Come on, bro. You a soldier. Maybe somebody need to see you struggle because you might be helping somebody out because they might be struggling. I was like, you know what, bro? We go collab Tuesday. I switched that whole shit up, y'all. I was like, no, we not about to wait a week. No, we about to get down right now, bro. I got to man up, dog. I got to let them see me suffer, bro. I'm about to struggle. We doing this for an hour. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. But I know the type of person I am, y'all. Are y'all with me? I know the type of person I am. But I was like, let's go, bro. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm talking a lot. And I know y'all looking for that list, but we still have tomorrow, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So don't panic. Don't panic. Y'all, 12 o'clock. I can't pronounce your name, but watch one of my people go get rid of you. I don't even know why that. See, I told you. I didn't have to say that. I told you. I told you that was crazy. Yeah, we going live at 12 p.m. on my page, y'all. So look, y'all, pay attention. So we had homework. So when we did this pattern with MD, we was looking for a 10 sum. So we was looking for a 10 sum. And look, these are some of the sums we said was gonna happen. You get where I'm coming from? Damn, y'all, I'm smiling, y'all. Damn, this joker really deep. Where I'm at? No. No, I'm messed up. Hold on. So did I get mixed up? What's up, Heather? Right, abundance. So when they did that, I was looking for a 10 sum. Wow, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. See, ain't nobody tell me this, y'all. Look. I know y'all. Look at this. Look at that. Y'all didn't tell me this. Look. Look, y'all. Look. See, we don't look at this. Hey, y'all, look at that. Come on, y'all. Talk to your boy. Look at this. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Real talk, y'all. For real, y'all. Man, look at this, y'all. Not look, I don't even. Man, that's crazy, y'all. Man, y'all don't even see this, y'all. Look how I did the homework, y'all. And all I do when I do a pattern, I just sit and leave it alone. You get where I'm coming from? That's why y'all know I'm different, y'all. I'm different. Look, it's a lot of times when I go over this, we don't even go over the answers, y'all. We don't even check to see if it stay hit. But I kind of know, y'all. You can't tell me this not nasty. Look at that. That's straight like that, y'all. That's why I say I let the trolls, like, they can troll, y'all. Like, when they be making comments like that, I don't get mad, y'all. I be laughing. Because I know I go to that particular state and do homework. When people say, oh, you do all, no. I'm not saying I'm the top dog, but you know if somebody on a level beneath you, of course they gonna think they can beat you. This remind me of basketball coming up. I knew these guys couldn't win. They knew they couldn't beat me. Man, I know I'm better than Dion. And then when we play, it be something totally different. That's the same with this lottery, y'all. I know they don't really know the system like that. So look, they hit that son of a gun. Now watch this. So MD hit that. That's MD. So look, watch this, y'all. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. This Missouri. Hey, y'all better stop playing with me, for real. Hey, y'all better stop playing with me, y'all. And I'm being funny when I say this, y'all. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all see Missouri? So watch this. Didn't we already do this number? Don't we already have the notes for this? Hey, y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all not gonna answer me? Hey, y'all not gonna answer me, y'all? And I'm being funny when I'm talking like this. I'm being funny when I'm talking like this, y'all. So y'all really don't see this. Hey, y'all, look, I'm not teaching the lottery because I did this workout in MD. But Missouri got this same number. Okay, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I ain't even tripping. So if they got the same number, it's telling us we need a 10 something. It's telling us this exact number straight like that. She'll bring a 10 some. Do y'all agree? Y'all acting quiet. Okay, I'm gonna blame it because it's early. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna blame it because it's early. Some of y'all still in y'all bed with them eye boogers. I ain't gonna even trip. Y'all watching my video from the bed. It's cool. Y'all act like y'all don't see that. What's on that paper? Hey y'all, matter of fact, when I do this, man, I need to see some flames. Flat out. Man, flat out. Because I'm teaching y'all. All I'm doing is every time I go over the same thing over and over, the lottery and them looking dead at me. And every time I give y'all a pattern, all they doing is making y'all look, I ain't gonna say making y'all, they making y'all look like a fool and making me look like a fool. But I don't waste my money on this shit. They making y'all look like a fool. That's why you don't want me to keep talking about the same thing over and over. I teach y'all. All I'm doing is exposing myself. I told y'all I exposed myself with Kansas, y'all. I told y'all what can happen. I say, y'all, if Kansas don't get that, they can get it such and such and such and such. I told y'all what was going to happen, and look what's going on. You might well say I lost like $100 in Kansas, y'all. I knew they was going to hold that number because I sacrificed. I wanted to share with y'all. I didn't have to come on live and say nothing. If I wouldn't have said nothing, I would have told Kansas lottery up, my friend. But I came and exposed myself. I was like, y'all know what, y'all? I'm going to play this in Kansas, and I'm going to play this all way straight. I exposed myself. If I'm telling y'all I'm playing a number, how many people go play behind me? A lot of y'all go follow behind me. That's what happened. Look at this. That's in the rule book. 253. So what they get? They got 532. My work is flawless, y'all. None of these guys can't do none of this, my friend. That's why I say when y'all don't be hitting the lottery, when people be talking trash like he do all this, he do all that, we not on the same level. I'm not going to stoop down, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. We not on the same level. Because if a person say they play lottery and they can't pick on to this, they don't know how to play lottery. They playing at the lottery, my friend. That's why I say these watered down group leaders, they using my material, don't even know how to teach it because they don't even know it. They came to class half-ass coming to class. They don't know how to do this, my friend. I can go in every lottery group and I can see how many people post and I can look at their work and I can tell you if they came to my class. I know when somebody doing my shit and they tweak it. I study numbers, y'all. I study patterns. But they so much of a fool, you can't really rewrite my shit too much. Right now, you can tell people using my stuff. They just flat out giving y'all pairs. Cause they can't do no turnaround with my material. They don't know how to break it down. See, I only can do my work and I can do this pattern and I can do something totally different to get the same answer again. They can't do that. I know my work, y'all. A lot of these group leaders, they done took my work, y'all. That's why they losing. So watch this. So why you sharing this with us, D-Wiz? I know they can get us some. So all I'm going to do is do this. How do they do this some? They took that 9 and that 3, and I see a 2 right here. So I'm going to do this. So I don't know how I did this, but that's why these are my notes. You see how my notes? So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take this number. 998. Common dang on sense what I'm doing. Common sense. So what do? They got a 9-8. We taking that 9-8. So we must add it. 9 plus 3 is 12. 9 plus 8 is 17. So that's what they did. We taking that 9-8. Who y'all know can do this? So when we do this, they telling us we need a 10 sum with a 2. So what would make a 10 sum with a 2? 8 plus 0. Are y'all with me? You can't tell me. Look at this. And I know how to do the sums, y'all. Because I know the system. Because I know the system, y'all. So what we gonna do right here? Yeah, so hold on. How did I get the 10 sum? Hold on. Now I'm stuck. How we get to 10 some? Oh, I got to do this pattern. 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, that total to 26. Okay. So we got to say that total to 26. So this total to 24. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Right. So then after we did that, so what's next? Oh, okay, we took this 9 and we took that 6. So they made it a 9-6 pair. Right. We took that 9 and we took that 6 to make it a 9-6 pair. So we took that 9 and that 4 to put a 9-4. So when we get right here, we got to do the same thing. We got to color that 9. We got to color that 4. So let me do this example. 18, 19, 20, 21. That's a 21. So we got to put that 9 and that 1. So that 9 and that 1. So they was telling us we needed 10 some. Because of that, we needed 10 some. Look at this, y'all. This is amazing. So right here, we need a 15 some. This is amazing, ain't it, y'all? I know, y'all. I'm still looking at this like, bro, how the hell you doing this, Wiz? How you doing this, though, Wiz? Look at this. We might as well just do this. We can't leave them out. They getting mad. All we do is do that. D-Wiz, how you know how to do this? I can't even tell y'all. This my frequency. That third eye is amazing. Same thing. What would make 2 with a 10? Same one. Bam. Bam. Man, can you do my state? Man, it don't work for my state. Man, my state hard to hit in. I be hearing people making comments. Man, Kentucky hard to hit in. Florida hard to hit in. They can't I was about to say they can't kind of. But that was back in the day I was slick. But you can't talk that stuff with me. Appreciate your abundance. Appreciate the love, bro. For real, bro. Appreciate the love. Jacob in the building. L-Dog in the building. Appreciate everybody, y'all. I know I'm talking a little trash, y'all. Let me make this smaller. So we're going to do the same thing right here, y'all. 9 plus, that's a 15. So what would make 15 with a 7? What would make 15 with a 7? 8, 0, 7, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4. We just put that 7. Put that 7. Put that 7. Put that 7. What happened? They got 649. Hold on, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. They got 717. They got it in 5 days. 717 in 5 days. They got that in 4 days. Now watch this. Watch this, y'all. Let's go back to this state. Let's go back to MD. Because let's go back to MD right quick. Hold on. Okay, MD got this. So this took 5 days to hit, and this took 4 days. So I already told y'all this can take a minute for this to hit. So we already knew. We already knew what time it was, but you still can't take a gamble. You still have to play it. You get where I'm coming from? Let me turn this. Yeah, boy, sweating like a mud. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It came in 9 days. It came in 9 days, y'all. Look. So I'm going to put 9 days. You get where I'm coming from? You see how I'm noting myself? This took 5 days. That took 4 days. 5 plus 4, look at that 9. I know y'all can do patterns like that. But look, it took 9 days. So I had to play these for 9 days. I don't mind playing this. This is my pet numbers. These can be my monthly numbers. I'm not going to play no pair past no 4 days. Now I can chase these numbers, my friends. You get where I'm coming from? I can play them for a week or two. Are y'all with me, my friends? Y'all get me? I know y'all. I'm going to keep going. So look right here. They got this. 15 something. 717. Y'all know what? I might chase this. That little money I got on there, I'm letting y'all know I might chase this. I might chase this, y'all. The little change I got on there, I might chase this. I'm going to keep it real. I'll keep it real. So all we going to do is Simon said we go put that line. We go put that 9. We go put that 4. So now Missouri needed 13 some. Y'all get where I'm coming from? They needed 13 some, y'all. They needed 13 some. And then all we gonna do, we took that 93, we took that 93, and we took that 98. So all we gonna do is take that 96. Man, y'all can't tell me this not nasty, y'all. See, the answer all the time not gonna be easy like this. You're gonna be having some fights like this, and you're gonna be having a hard fight, like the fight I fought last night. It was a little difficult, but I won. You get where I'm coming from? But it was a difficult fight. With this type of fight, I'm not gonna say it's not difficult. Damn, what state is this? This MO, it didn't take long for it to hit an MO though. This MD and MO, they on 2 different systems. You remember I was telling y'all when I be doing y'all numbers, some of y'all states might hit, some of y'all state might not hit. Some of y'all state might hit in 2 days. Some of y'all states might hit in 4 days. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's the lottery, y'all. Knowing is half the battle. Okay, Missouri got this. Let me see. 1, 2. It took 3 days. Missouri took 3 days. This took 3 days. But this took 9 days. This took 5 days. Same state, I'm assuming. Yes. Different state right here. These are the same state. So Missouri took 3 days for that sum to hit. So let's come down here. 9 times 6. Y'all see that? You said it's your first time. Y'all, you can always do this. My video's free. My videos stay open. So if this y'all first time, all y'all have to do when we get off this video, all y'all have to do go watch my video. See, why would I have to go back and backtrack to explain to y'all while y'all can go back and backtrack to go watch the video? That make a lot of sense, don't it? I shouldn't have to stop my class. You get where I'm coming from? No disrespect to you. That's the case. A lot of people come in. Every time they come in late, can you just know? You can go back and watch the video free of charge. Yeah, this is the lottery, y'all. So what would make 5 with a 13 son? If y'all notice, watch this, y'all. Don't we have the same answers? Don't we have the same answers doing this? I explained it in my video before. Don't we have the same pair, y'all? Look at the pair. Y'all can't tell me this not flawless. Y'all can't tell me this not flawless. I taught y'all this. I did this with MD. I always told y'all when y'all when y'all got bet in these sports, y'all supposed to look at every state. Whenever I talk about a pattern, y'all supposed to look at every state to see that any of them states get that pattern, and then you apply that technique. You apply that method for that pattern. If you don't bet any sports, y'all not listening to me, y'all. Y'all doing your own thing, my friends. I can't help y'all if y'all don't want to help yourselves. Got the nerve to be coming on my page. Can you do my state? I done did your state. I done did everybody's state. I do everybody's state every day. That's 13. 5, 6, 2. That's 13. 5, 5, 3. That's 13. 5, 4, 4. That's 13. Missouri need these numbers. I can play. I'm gonna put these numbers in. I'm gonna play these numbers for Missouri, y'all. I'm not gonna even play for $1, y'all. I'm not gonna even play for $2. I'm not gonna even play them straight. Nope. I'm not gonna even play them straight. All I'm gonna do is play them for a week, 50 cents, y'all. I'm gonna play these for 50-cent box every day until it hit. I'm gonna play it for like the longest I'm gonna play these mother scrunches. The longest I'm gonna play them is 5 days. But it shouldn't even take that long. But remember, my name's Deion Staley, and I don't control the ball. Y'all tell me, much love, y'all. Gene, what's going on? So are y'all following me? Much love to everybody. She said, I'm playing them in MO and Georgia. Watch this, Miss Tink. I'm about to watch this. Miss Tink said, I'm about to play them in Missouri and Georgia. Watch this, Miss Tink. Matter of fact, I only want to tell you no because it can happen. I'm about to tell you, when you about to play these in Georgia, if you go play them in Georgia, I'd rather double it up on this mother scruncher. Because it's like you go take a gamble in Georgia. Not saying it ain't going to come out in Georgia. See, I don't like to take too many gambles. If I'm going to take my money, I'm going to take my money on something I know. Now, I don't control the balls because I know they're supposed to get this. But I don't control the balls. You get where I'm coming from? But I know I broke this mother scruncher down to the T. So I know they should get this. So I'm going to invest my money on something I know about. You get where I'm coming from? I'm not going to take a gamble with these in Michigan because I'm from Michigan. That don't even make sense to me. You get where I'm coming from? I'm going to take that money because I'm going to double up then. Instead of taking a gamble on a state I didn't research these numbers for, unless Georgia got these numbers. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Look at me. Oh my, hey y'all, look who stepped into the building, y'all. Okay, Miss Tink, I like that. She just bust my bubble. She just said because we got the same. Hey y'all, look who jumped in the building. Look who jumped in the building. Good one, Miss Tink. Y'all, hell yes. Look who jumped in the building. Look who jumped in the building, y'all. Look who jumped in the building. Y'all know what? Look, before Tammy just jumped in, look at 3 posts before Miss Tammy. Because another Miss Tammy just left. Miss Tammy Barnes. And I was thinking about Rainer, and my frequency is a mother scruncher, y'all. I told y'all, only I know. I only know. Miss Tammy Barnes was like, man, I got to go back to work. I'm going to go back and rewatch the video. I was like, damn, well, I want to know with Miss Tammy. But I inboxed Miss Tammy like 2 days ago from one of my videos she commented on. Look who in the building, y'all. We got Miss Tammy in his mother scruncher. Oh, so you know what? I'm glad you said that. So look at this. And look at this. So you see how I lined this up with the number 9 in the middle? It's still the total. So the whole thing is this. I can't say it's not gonna happen. You know, let me tell you why I can't say it's not gonna happen, y'all. Hell yeah, Miss Raina, Miss Tammy. Oh, we miss you too. Much love to you. Everybody was asking about you. It's good to see you. For real. So Miss Tink, just do some research. Let me know what happened. Cause look at this. It say 699. I did 996. 993. So remember, y'all, whenever y'all do my pattern, just keep this in mind, y'all. I promise y'all. And I'm only here to help y'all. I can't say if it's not gonna work a certain way. You get where I'm coming from? I want y'all, like when I look at this, I don't want to say it, Miss Tink, but I'm gonna have to say it. Like if I taught a class, I'm gonna say you wrong because I didn't research this yet. It can happen though, but that's not what I researched. If I was to grade you, I had to give you an F. Anybody who doing that, are y'all with me? This is all what I teach y'all. When I do a pattern, it have to look straight like that, my friend. We can't mix the numbers up. I never researched this backwards, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Are y'all following me? A lot of y'all do that, my friends. When I do a pattern, y'all will switch the numbers around. And every time I do a pattern, I always tell y'all straight like this, my friend. So when y'all don't follow, I'm gonna have to say y'all was wrong. You gotta get an F. Are y'all following me? I never researched the 699. So this is not my playbook. Are y'all with me? That's why I wouldn't waste my money on that. You kind of taking a gamble. And I'm not going to say you wrong. I never researched that. And that's not the same. That's in a different position. That's in a totally different position, y'all. And that's not what I teach. I don't want y'all to do that. Because once you start doing it now, y'all go continue to do that. That's not my system, y'all. This is what I teach y'all. This is my system, y'all. I don't want to see y'all do that. Please don't do that. Now, I can't tell you if it's not going to hit or not. I haven't researched that. Look at this. I'm always saying it's real strong, y'all. This is very important. We can't do what we want to do. No disrespect. No disrespect to nobody, y'all. A lot of y'all be doing that. And when y'all do that, I be like, wow. Now you can research to see what happened. And I'm not saying they don't do it. I don't waste my money on shit, y'all. I promise y'all. I'm not used to losing, y'all. I don't lose. Let me rephrase that. I lose, but I'm not no loser, y'all. That's not in my blood. I'm not guessing nothing. Hell no. If I'm doing this work and I don't see nothing, no, I'm not messing with it. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Can't do that. Let me ask y'all this. Did all these numbers hit? Because if these numbers hit, I'm gonna do this pattern again. And how did I get this? My boy Cousin's in the building, y'all. We got Cousins in the building. I'm good, bro. I'm about to collab in 3 hours. I'm about to collab in 3 hours. I'm collabing with Bit Active, y'all. But Miss Tink, I want you to tell me what happened. I want you to do the research and tell me what happened. Let me know if y'all got that 9-4 pair. Let me know if Georgia get a 9-4 pair. And let me know if Georgia get a 13 some. Let me know if Georgia get a 9-4 pair and a 13 some. If they get a 9-4 pair and a 13 some, we can do business. And y'all know what I'm talking about, business, not no charging. We got cousins in the building. I know y'all really don't know. I don't know how I got these numbers, y'all. Damn, this was fire too. Georgia got 283. I got you. Brandy said, my bad. So what happened, Brandy? 282. Y'all just keep me posted. I'm on Georgia. Oh, 273. You cool. Damn, they got a 9-4 pair. Wow. Y'all got a 9-4 pair in a different language. Damn, this is a 9-4 pair. Y'all go get that. Well, let me shut the hell up. Oh, y'all definitely can get a 9-4 pair. Yeah, Georgia definitely can get a 9-4 pair. She said, are you multiplying and adding the 9-3? Nope. Watch this. Miss Donna. Miss Donna answered her own question. Miss Donna, you answer your own question. Watch this. If you do both of them, you go get the same answer. Do both of them. Hey, y'all, what's 9 times 6? That's so crazy. I had to count on my hands too. What's 9 times 3? I'm about to do Donna right here. What's 9 times 8? What's 9 times 8? Watch this. I still see a 7. They telling me 2 7s. But we ain't gonna get all into that. I still see a 7 right here. Look, I still see a 2. Look at the answer, y'all. Look right here. I still see a 2. So I had to choose between the 2 and the 7. I had to choose between the 2 and the 7. I had to choose between the 7 and the 2. But when we add, you see how we had to choose 2 numbers when we multiply? But then when we add, we getting that one, we getting that main. I mean, I know that total to 17, but we using that main one number. That's nasty, ain't it, y'all? The same. Look, that's why I was telling y'all when they told us this in school. I don't know why. This the same. This remind me of the stickmans. And then when we divide, all they did was dummy us down, y'all. Because when you multiply, you really adding. What's 2 times 2? What's 2 times? All you doing is adding. 2 times 2, 2 times 4, 2 times 3. We adding. And then we count by 2s, y'all. Look at the system, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I look at numbers totally different, y'all. Look at this. That's why we got this 4. Y'all get where I'm coming from? And then we took it to the next level to get all 3 numbers. Now the next level, if I want to get that bread, I'll research to see, okay, how did they get this 280? What do they do? How did they get this 5? What do they do? That's the next level. Getting the right one from this one. I'ma still run the line, but I'ma still research to get the right number from one of these mother scrunches so I can load up. You see what level I was on with the lottery? After I got the answer, no, I want to get that main one. I know, y'all. I know. I know, y'all. I already know, Miss Helen. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Miss Helen. We about to collab outside, but we gonna be cool. So I'm playing this in Missouri, y'all. I'm chasing this in Missouri. I'm exposing myself. Right there. Heck yeah, Miss Helen. But y'all know what though? That's what I was telling. I was telling my mom, I'm like, when my home was like, man, it's gonna be hot as hell in Michigan. I say, bro, how long you been in Michigan? This ain't nothing new. In the wintertime, don't it be cold as hell? And then the summer, this ain't nothing new. But you can be hot, but that's when that mind over matter come in. When you be saying you hot, you be feeling like you kind of hot. I just really cut my fan on. Like my homeboy came in yesterday, like, bro, you not hot in here? No, I was researching. I wasn't even feeling no heat. I didn't have none of my fans on. The TV was off. I promise you, it's like mind over matter. I'm not telling y'all it's not hot. I'm not telling y'all it's not hot. When you keep flooding in your mind, you gonna be hot though. But we used to this, y'all. Imagine you have to work out in this mother's country. I'm glad I don't have to work in this mother's country. I feel bad for the people who have to work, Miss Helen. Them city guys. Then they gotta wear them. Oh my goodness. So you know when I work out, Miss Helen, you know I have my shade under my tree. That's the whole thing. You get where I'm coming from? I'm gonna be in the shade. Bit actor might be in the shade too now. So I'm gonna be in the shade, Miss Helen, y'all. Hell yeah, I'm still playing Kansas. Hell yeah, I'm still playing Kansas, y'all. I'm fighting that joker out. I'm only playing 50 cents straight, y'all. I'm fighting it out. So look, y'all, I was about to do this. So we go do this later. Cause I want to do this in the beginning of my video when we go talk about this. But in case some of y'all in a hurry, look, y'all, in case some of y'all in a hurry, look, in case some of y'all in a hurry, look. And I don't want nobody to say, so why you use 26? I just use this as a rundown. I just use this for a rundown, y'all. Don't ask me why, and I'm not being smart. I can't tell y'all why I chose this number, but it's working. So the first thing I did was this. I added everything up. 5 plus 2 plus 6 is 13. So the first number for May was this, 748. Because they said 5 plus 2 is 7. And y'all know what 48 represent. Damn, how can I explain this to y'all? This represent 14. I just had this. Damn. So that means I can't even really teach y'all this. Because the whole thing is that you see how I said 5 plus 2 is 7. And then 2 plus 6 is 8. 2 take away 6 is 4. So what right here, y'all, all we doing is doing this. 6 plus 2 is what? That's an 8. That's why we had 848. Are y'all following me? That's why I put the line like this. I am really stuck. Hey, I'm stuck as hell. I just got to follow this pattern. Damn, I got to do the answer for y'all. That's crazy. Y'all can comprehend. Look, 948. I can't, yeah. Yeah, I'm stuttering. I'm stuck. Okay, this is 5. That's 548. And this got to be 648. So this month got to be 748. Yeah, y'all need my help. Damn. Okay, right here, we got 348. How did I get 348? Did I say 5, take away this, or did we say 348? And then we said 4. Because I'm gonna put the 48 on the side. I'm gonna put the 48 on the side because 4 take away 6 is 2 take away 6 is 4. 2 plus 6 is 8, right? Bam. All right. So next we did this. That's how we got that 348. So that's how we got this 448. Y'all, 448, right? We all we doing is counting. So that's why we got that 448. So this one should be 548 again. Exactly. All right, keep going. We'll put that line. Bam, bam. So right here, I have 320, 324. Why is I'm writing sloppy? I got 324. So how did I said 324. So what's this right here? This 324, they say 424. So what they do? Oh, they said 424. Okay, 324, 424. So this got to be 524. Right. Common sense. All right. I'm just trying to share this with y'all as I'm doing it. All right, right here. I see 124. So they must have said, okay,
Boss, you have a text
when I
message.
said 324, they said 124 as well. So right here, so 124 gonna go along because they go at 124. So 124 hitting every month. Bam, bam, bam. All right. So we putting that line. Bam, bam, bam. So now I'm looking at 368. So they must have said 368. Yup, 368. So they said 368. They gonna say 468. Yup, 468. So this should be 568. Hey y'all, common sense, huh, y'all? Common sense, huh, y'all? Okay. You see how I was stuck, but I know my own work. So they said 168. So 168. So this got to be 168 again. And then 168 go travel again. Right. So we put that line. Bam. Bam. So then next we said 364. So they said 364 when we did 368. So now you do 3, 6 with the 4, right? So that means it got to be 464. Yeah, 464. And this got to be 564. And then you got 164, 164, and 164. And then right here, we had 248. Okay, 248 and then 648. I had that in the circle, right? 248, 648. So that's every month. 248, 648. So when we go this month, 248, 648. Put that in the circle. That's jackpot. Now I'm about to add something. You see in April when I'm looking at this 6, 12, and then I'm looking at this 6, 13. I'm making that up. Then I'm looking at this 6, 14. Did 6, 14 travel this month, y'all? Because I just took this number and made another. I'm about to make another lottery number. I wonder how many times 6, 14 hit in June. Because 6, 13 did hit in May. I remember that. And then I know 6, 12 hit in April. So I'm about to add a pattern, y'all. I know this hit this month. 12, 13, 14. So somebody should get like a 6, 15 could be a traveling number. Because that 6, 14 could have been a traveling number. And then that 6, 13 could have been a traveling number. That's nasty, ain't it, y'all? What's up, Miss Ty? Lambert Smiles, what's going on? What's up, Miss Carol? What's going on, Miss Carol? What's up, Miss Helen, y'all? What's up, Edward? Much love to everybody, y'all. Y'all see the list? What's up, Miss Joyce? So everybody that's following me, y'all, I played them songs and I had won $37 on betting the sports. So I try to cash out, and you can't cash out. You can't cash out. The minimum on betting the sports is $100. So I'm trying to get my $100 off because I don't even want to play no lottery. I want to keep my $37. I'm gonna see y'all later. I got a collab at 12 o'clock, y'all. I gotta get situated. So look, this part talk about Miss Helen. Look, they tell you right here the minimum. You see that they tell you the minimum is $100. So watch this, y'all. When I do this, I'm about to take out $83. You see how they look at the screen. Now watch this. When I put 100, look at the screen. it lit up. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So when I won that, I had to play the lottery again, y'all, to win some money. So the whole thing, when I play again, I at least got to hit something bots so I can win $100 so I can cash out. I don't play the lottery, y'all. But I went on my live. I told you I played in New Mexico. That joker was a hell of a fight. I looked at all y'all states. The rest of y'all states was a little challenging. See, while y'all here, I'm gonna do this while y'all here. I'm about to go, y'all. Hold on. I knew we had to get a 6. That's where we going, y'all. Let's go. I will put it in now. 130, 136. We playing in Kansas, y'all. We go fight it out. Kansas. I don't have to put it in the evening. I'm just gonna do it anyway. And this part easy for me because I don't play the lottery. It'll be hard for y'all because y'all really be playing the lottery. Yeah, I lost about 100 some, but if I can cash out, that mean I would have kind of not broke even, but all the money I lost playing this number in the state, you see how I got it back. That's why I was telling y'all I'm different from y'all. I can lose, but I can get my money back eventually, y'all. I can't say the same thing for y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So, I spent about $100 chasing this number, y'all, just for little quarters and 50 cents. But look what happened. It's like I won the lottery and I'm getting my money back. That's why when I win this 100, I'm cashing out. And then y'all know when I'm playing for Kansas next month, I'm not going to expose myself. Everybody know what I'm playing, y'all. I'm chasing the same number I've been chasing, this number, and I'm moving up a number. I'm not going to expose myself. Are y'all with me? Yeah, Miss Helen, we going there. Miss Helen, hold on, Miss Helen. We about to go there. Y'all, we going there, Miss Helen. Hold on. Y'all, I'll put my numbers in there too. I want y'all to see what's going on. I got you, Miss Helen. Dion, I thought you don't play the lot. I don't. I just came out of retirement for this. So we got 136, bam. 3 and 3, bam. So we got 6. So now we need 631. 631. You see how 631. 631. I start from the smallest number to the large. That's how I can keep track of what I'm doing. Season. At. Cause I could just play this in midday. I ain't tripping though, cause it could hit midday. That means I'll waste money evening. But I'll just put it in for now. Bam. Bam. There we go, Miss Helen. Here we go, Miss Helen. Bam. Bam. We going to Missouri. There you go, Miss Helen. 580. We ain't winning no money. We're not winning no money. We'll put in for a couple of days. Should we go 2 or 3? We'll go 3 days. We ain't tripping. With Missouri at? We'll go 3 days. We ain't tripping. Cause I can forget this. I don't play no lottery. Let's go. That's gonna be $3, huh? So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, $15. That's cool. Let's go. Put it in. Let's go. $15 just to win $37. 571. Tripping. Oh, Miss Hedda said move my hand. I'm sorry. $5.62. $5.62. Amount 50 cents. 3 days. Midday. You're welcome, Michelle. Hey, y'all, much love to y'all. 553. 50 cents. 3 days. $544. Much love. 544. 50 cents. 3 days. So I really got to win some money. So that's $62. Damn, I'm trying to get to a humble. So yeah, I got them in for 3 days. So I spent $15. So all I'm gonna do is probably double my money, probably win $22. Unless we get a double. But I ain't gonna do no more winning $22. So like before I do this, I always ask myself if it's worth chasing, spending $15 just to win $22, is that worth it? You see how I know what's going on. You see how I'm doing the math, and that's only within 3 days. Because if it don't come in 3 days, I mean I have to add some more, and that's gonna be another $3. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? So when I'm doing this, I'm keeping track of the math. Y'all, 136 was a traveling number, period. All right, y'all. Much love, y'all. I told you I'm gonna collabing at 12 o'clock. But if I'm not too tired, y'all, lottery players, I'll see y'all later today. The Psalms. Let me go soak. That's crazy. I'm about to go soak like I'm about to play a basketball game. Gotta go soak, y'all. See, I really, Miss Carrie, y'all, I really like to do this, y'all. Y'all see how I won on the 28th? And then I won on the 29th. I like that, y'all. I like that consistency, though. First, I had $37, and then that $37 went to 80 something. You get where I'm coming from? I'm gonna look and see which one is See, this is what I used to do back in the day, y'all. This is how I challenged myself. I used to want to win every day, y'all. By looking at my number, I had to win every day. Because I take this money and invest in this. Now I take these money and invest in. I study my pattern today. I break the day down. I know what time it is. And I'm going to take that money and play and bet on what I study. That's how I was winning the lottery, y'all. I want gambling to say, man, I'm about to try this number out. Man, this number look good. No, I'm doing homework. I'm in my state. I'm doing research, my friends. But yeah, last night was a hell of a fight. Yeah, that was a hell of a fight. Damn, here go lottery numbers, y'all. That's crazy. I'll be back later, y'all. Much love, y'all. Peace out, everybody. I'll see y'all later. But I want y'all, I'm collabing at 12 o'clock. I want y'all to stop by, y'all. All y'all to stop by. In 2 hours. Bro from Michigan, well, he's from Jackson, Mississippi. But he in Lansing, I'm assuming. He in Lansing. He not in Flint. Been active in Lansing. So we both from Michigan, y'all. Miss Smith, I appreciate you, Miss Smith. Man, y'all be showing out. All right, y'all, I'm gone, y'all. See, okay, look at this, y'all. Hey, Miss, look. Somebody put on my comment. I know him. They say, I know his work. He said that nigga been a hater. Excuse my French. Calling shit and it takes 6 months to hit. I already told y'all he posted a list from June the 6th and the number hit June the 28th. But what about all the rest of the numbers he was posting that week? That's why I said when I look at those type of numbers, that don't impress me, any group leader. You get where I come from. When the number take that long, you not explaining it to the people. But I already know he a hater. He don't know my work, y'all. He a clown. Okay. Oh, he live in Jackson, Michigan. Miss Heather say he live in Jackson, Michigan. Oh, but he from Mississippi though, Miss Heather too. Oh, Miss Heather say he in Jackson, Michigan. Oh. And y'all know what's so crazy? I never really heard of Jackson, Michigan. I never heard of Jackson, Michigan. But it's a city in Michigan. Hell yeah. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Miss Helen, y'all people from Jackson, Mississippi. I mean, Jackson is a city in Michigan. That's something new to me. So he an hour and 15 minutes away. So I want to know how far is he from Lansing and Flint. All right, y'all. Much love. I'm going to put distance to Lansing. And I ain't put the right word, but Google Smart, they'll pick it up. Oh, it's 40 minutes away. Jackson to Lansing is 40 minutes. So that's why I say, yeah, he around there then. Because from Jackson to Lansing is 40 minutes away. Hell no, Michelle, I ain't kidding. You said the main prison. Look what you said, Donna. You said the main prison. I don't even know nothing about, not to say it like that, I don't know nothing about no prison, none of that. You get where I'm coming from? That don't even really pertain to me. You get where I'm coming from? But nah, that's my first time hearing about that. Hell, it's a lot of cities I don't know about in Michigan, y'all. I don't look at the map and be like, I'm going to travel. Now, when I traveled, we was going mainly south. South Carolina or Florida. No, I'm not joking. I'm for real. Yeah, this is my first time hearing about that city. And it was so crazy. We traveled that way when we was going to Muskegon. That's what's so sad, y'all. When our church used to go to Muskegon, we had to pass Jackson. So y'all right. I just don't remember. When I went to Lansing, I just don't remember, y'all. Y'all right. Yeah, much love, y'all. Oh, so look, Miss Helen. So Big Actor was outside, y'all, doing push-ups at 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I ain't gonna say in Michigan, but nah, you can do it here, but shit. And down here in Detroit, Michigan, I don't know if you want to be outside that late like that. Not to say it like that. So it is a difference. So when you're in Detroit City, I don't know if you want to be outside late like that doing no push-ups. I know he was watching his back. I would have been watching my back, but I know you in the hood, but still. I'll be outside working on, man, D-Wiz, you making all that noise. Somebody probably shoot their damn gun. Man, shut all that noise up. All right, y'all, much love, y'all. I'm gone. Much love.